we're back. This, and I'm here with world's top psychiatrist and hero, Dr. Leonard Sampson, Sampson, Dr. Leonard Sampson, a former employee of General Thunderbolt Ross, and as well as a former Avenger. We're here to talk about share how he has used his skills to help keep the world from falling apart. Anyone already has. Thank you for coming, Mr. Hampton. Please call me Leonard. I only go by Doc Sampson when I'm in a session. Very well, Mr. Leonard. Tell us, what have you been doing ever since the conflict of Thanos? Well, Christine, why do you ask? Well, there's no secret that a lot of people are still trying to grasp what happened. The when Thanos started the thing, he has but a lot of lives broken and a lot of people lost their lives that day. But for those that didn't fail resistance, they're suffering and trying to they're struggling to try and rebuild their lives that were destroyed in that battle. A lot of people lost friends, family, loved ones, and even good friends that they have known for years. And so I have taken upon myself to form an elite group of therapists and not only for themselves but other, but I'll talk to them and help them through this difficult time. So like what you did, so like how I helped newly established heroes that like newly say heroes that went up, that decided to serve the government during the superhuman. You also, yes, so as well as I only off, as well as I try. I always find how ever since I always wanted to help people, I always wanted to help people in a way to help them to try and adjust to life after. And I think, as I was such an actually right here, actually with a few of my friends, a few other people I don't know, that helping to are struggling to try and grasp what happened. That's what I see. Now here's when. Here's right now. So months after that day, I finally decided to get myself back up there. I went on. I met up with this person who also was in the same. He also was in the same way I did. We met folks that went to this very folks. Actually, we talked after our first session here. While we were getting some refreshment, we talked and we decided not to come. We both lost people that we care about. So I think we'll leave it that we only went together, and it was our first time going out to a nice restaurant after, it was nice. We talked and we started. I lost a lot of good friends, Colossus and Gene Scott. When I lost him, I thought my whole world fell apart. I thought, Scott, Gene, we were, Scott, Gene's, those two, we were all part of the original. We were ones who made the X-Men. We knew each other from the very beginning. We were all part of the original X-Men team. We were part of Xavier's mission to make the world a safe place for both humans from the very beginning. Yes. So we can imagine that it was when you seen them fade out, it was hard for you. It was. I always try to be the chill person of the team. I always go with the flow type of guy, you know, to be a guy who makes all the wisecracks, the jokes, try and provide some levity to a hard situation. And no matter how dark, I always try to put a comedic spin on things, like Spider-Man, you know, because I always try to use comedy to try and cope with stuff. But after what happened, my friends, my other heroes, what he did, to be honest, I'm really having a hard time. Ever since I grew up hearing stories of my Aunt Peggy, how her, Steve, Captain America, and the other members of this time all fought side by side against the Red Skull and Hydra, how they fought hard odds to keep the uphold the right of freedom to every person. And ever since I always dreamed of actually meeting Captain America, fighting by his side, actually fighting. And when I heard the news that he actually survived the war, that actually been in frozen ice for 70 years, and then at least I was excited. I actually got a chance, could have the opportunity to actually meet Captain America, and when I did, I wanted was to meet him. I wanted to see if I could have the same relationship that my Aunt Peggy had. I never had that actually fall in love with him, and I did. And now that I have it, I have gone. It's hard. Look, we all look. Everyone. When I look around here, I all see. We listen, everyone. When we look at each other in this circle, we stare at the faces of those who have lost someone that day. Everyone, we all lost someone, a friend, a loved one, a family member, even a coworker. We all, and I think we all have our own way of dealing with grief. But the point we must all let this loss break us. I guess, in ways say we have a choice. We can either let this loss break us and dive us into a pit of despair, or we can finally move forward. But that's what you're trying. Look, I have. Again, I know you just gotta move on. You just gotta try and move on. That was a great. There, Dr. Sampson. Thank you, Christine. And I take it you'll continue to provide support. That is true. That's what I'm continue to provide support to those lost people. Well, I hope we can. Thank you, Miss Christine. Let's sign off.